trouble with Harry. As always, the picture was stolen by an actor with a 5-second walk-on. Hitch made a cameo appearance, one way or the other, in every film he made for 50 years. It started with The Lodger in 1926, his silent film about a modern-day Jack the Ripper. An extra body was needed. No extra body was in sight, so the director filled the space. It was his first cameo, and the picture was Hitchcock's first hit. The cameo appearance then became a superstition with him. He put one in virtually every film he made. And then the cameos grew from being a superstition to becoming a delicious private joke between the director and the audience. They wondered how Hitch would do it every time. When he announced he was making Lifeboat, with all the action taking place on a small boat in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, everybody wondered how Hitch could possibly make his cameo appearance there.
I sit here about some paper that would have drifted on Lifeboat for 80 days.
In 1955, the popularity of the cameos gave Universal Chief Executive Lew Wasserman an idea. We ought to put Hitch on television, he thought. And so they did. Enter Alfred Hitchcock Presents, the half-hour mystery show that America would never forget. The stories always end with a twist. Or as Hitchcock liked to say, it has to end with a snapper, like The Glass Eye, where a woman falls in love with a handsome ventriloquist and is surprised to discover what is real and what is not.
You are Max Cody!
Or Specialty of the House, where Robert Morley plays a character by the name of Mr. Laffer. Insistent that he be served the specialty of the house at a secret and very exclusive eating club, he soon discovers that he himself is about to become the specialty of the house. Hitchcock's favorite show was Lamb to the Slaughter. Barbara Bel Geddes, a few years before her Dallas days as Miss Ellie, is preparing dinner for her policeman husband when he cruelly informs her that he's leaving her for another woman.
Try and stop me.
Bel Geddes clubs him on the head with a frozen leg of lamb. And when the police come, for some reason, they just can't seem to find the murder weapon.
Suppose George take this phone home to my dog? George, he said you don't want to see it again.
Hitchcock got away with murder every week, literally. And by using his final appearance on the show to explain how...
In the same way. Unfortunately, he was a forgetful type and had forgotten to plug in the freezer. The meat was as soft as jelly.
Actors loved working on the show because of the excellent scripts. And many of those players went on to some pretty impressive careers.
You rotten steak.
Robert Redford, William Shatner, Charlie Bronson, Joanne Woodward, Robert Duvall.
After all these years, I still find that scene a bit chilling. It's a classic Hitchcock. Hello, my name is Kim Novak. I did a film for Mr. Hitchcock called Vertigo. It also involved icy water. Despite the fact that I never learned how to swim, Hitch had me jumping into San Francisco Bay. Fortunately, I had Jimmy Stewart to rescue me. Alfred Hitchcock used an endless variety of tricks and techniques to create the illusion of reality in his films. For instance, when we made Vertigo, Jimmy's character is petrified of heights. So Hitch dreamed up an amazing effect that combined camera movement and model photography that gives the audience the dizzy sensation of vertigo. Hitch utilized all the known film techniques, and when those weren't enough, he developed new ways to create the illusions that he was looking for. A favorite trick was his use of blue screen or matte photography to create exotic, dangerous situations without ever leaving the studio in Hollywood. One of the best examples of this technique is here in Hitchcock's first American film, Saboteur, In the final scene, the handsome hero and the Nazi agent fight it out at the top of the Statue of Liberty, high above New York Harbor.
Come on, Prime.
They're really atop a full-size hand and torch on a soundstage. Scenes of New York Harbor were shot by a separate crew called a second unit and matted in with the scenes of the handsome hero and the evil villain hanging on for dear life.
Next time you visit the Statue of Liberty, enjoy the view.
Now, certainly it would have been a little difficult and dangerous to have filmed this scene 300 feet above New York Harbor, so instead Hitchcock used command process photography. This is done inside of a soundstage. A very ingenious process, a very simple one though. It allows us to place our actors in front of any background that we choose. Now in this case, the actor Norman Lloyd from the movie Saboteur, as we place the black background to the Statue of Liberty. Now to show you how this works, we have two eloquent chairs for the audience. We have Ruth sitting in a chair, and we will see Bill on the screen. Let's see Bill up there. Look at the camera. Oh, there he is. Now, Bill, you are both playing the evil villain. We have a close-up on your face, so I hope you're a very good actor, Bill. You have to show things like fear, anger, and happiness. Let's see a little fear, Bill. Fear. Bill, is that fear or constipation? You look great. Now we're going to replace the color blue you're standing on with another background. Bill, look down and look scared. Look down. Okay, now look up. Look up and look me. Superman. Nice job. Okay, Ruth, it's your turn. As soon as that camera moves, now by moving the camera away from Ruth, it's going to make it look as though she's falling about 300 feet. So Ruth, as soon as the camera moves, kick your legs and wave your arms. Because folks, in the movie Saboteur, Norman Lloyd falls off the statue. He's hanging onto the arm of Robert Cummings. Now that is your part, Bill. You're looking up at Robert Cummings. He's the only man who can save your life, but you're literally hanging on by a thread. Ruth, don't forget to scream and wave your arms, kick your legs, go crazy.
Saboteur was one of Hitch's first big American films, so naturally Hitch decided to do the finale at the Statue of Liberty. That's New York Harbor I'm hanging over, but not really. It's produced by what is called a match shot. I'm holding onto the statue, and Hitch's favorite part when I'm falling. So you there, hanging onto the torch, remember you're looking at the man who's trying to save your life, but you're literally hanging by a thread. And you, there in the chair, when it's your cue, start kicking your legs and moving your arms about. And both of you, when you see the red light, you're on. And remember, you're 300 feet above the ground, plummeting to your death. Don't hold back. Give it.
Action! Let's start this scene. Here's what you build. Let's see that fear again. Fear. Let's go fear. Okay.
No, God, no, God, please, no, no. Oh, no, please, don't do this. Help me, please, help me. Help me, help me, please, no, God, please, no. Oh, no, please.
Just for showing up. Thank you for showing up. Here's an Oscar.